Hello and welcome to Where the Living Room Used to Be, a podcast about Rhode Island's music scene.
Hey everyone, it's James. On this bonus pod, Chachi shares his thoughts on how to structure your career for success, as well as what you should invest your time in. Enjoy the episode, and please don't forget to subscribe and follow along on Facebook and Instagram at Living Room UTB. What would you say is a piece of musical advice that someone gave you that you'd like to pass along?
All right, so I guess I've always found myself in large circles, you know what I mean, and trying to navigate in an area where you had to kind of gain acceptance around everybody around you, right? So it's like I was measuring my success based on what the people around me were saying, and then not taking into account that sometimes, like the people that are around you, are also in a competitive state with you, because you're easily accessible, you're touchable, you're right there. I would just say really analyze your circle and make sure that you have people that are truly supportive of you and want to see you win as much as they want to see themselves win. But the piece of advice is that at the end of the day, if you're not in this for yourself, if you're not creating music and making an investment in your art for yourself, you're never going to truly be happy. So, the lighter the boat, the further you float.
Yeah.
And somebody told me that a long time ago when I was just kind of oh man, I want to do this, but these cats don't want to do that, and I really want to try this, and but they're no, nah, because it's not time and this and that. So I was oh man, the lighter the boat, the further you float, bruh. I was shoot, and I just started doing things for myself, by myself, and I realized that it was a personal journey for me, and I've been able to not only reap tremendous personal benefits from that, but I've also been able to position myself to then help others, because I was completely confident in my vision and what I was doing. So then, as people were coming in support of my vision, I was able to be yeah, hell yeah, let's go, let's rock, So, but I think initially I had to separate myself from other groups, what I mean? Okay. Just to realize that that this music thing is truly a personal journey. And if I didn't at that time, because it did happen at a critical time a few times, if I didn't, then I would have viewed myself as a failure because of failure of the whole. You know what I mean? And that happens, man. If you're in bands break up. If you're in, a small label, a label breaks up. If you're in a rap group breaks up. But if you're creating music because that's what you do, doesn't matter. If the group breaks up, you're still an artist. You know what I mean? If if your band breaks up and you happen to be the drummer, you're gonna be banging out on your drums in your room like you were 14 again, trying to get into a band until you form or find another band. And unfortunately, a lot of folks don't have that confidence to do that. They're oh, my band broke up, I'm gonna go and work in a factory and smoke weed at night, and that's it. So
yeah.
Just eyes on the prize, you know what I mean? And push yourself. You have to be your number one supporter.
Yeah, okay.
You have to make that investment in yourself, believe in yourself, that belief.
I mean, similar to that other question, looking at everything that you've done from the ground up in hip hop, is there some advice to give to someone?
Do what you love. Do what you love. I would not, invest all of this time away from my family, into having this space to be able to like use this space, as a creative outlet for myself, but to also provide it as a creative outlet for others. If I didn't love it, like I love the whole process. I love like sitting down and conceptualizing a song or an album or a show. I love writing. I love like listening to other people's music and getting inspired and challenging myself to like do a better job. Like I write drafts of songs, and challenging myself to get better, be a better writer, be a deeper, more critical thinker. But I love it. I love it. I love the process. I love recording. I love post-production. I love hitting up my boy Jimmy and be like, yo, I just dropped some newness. I'm about to drive over your house right now so you can hear it. It's like the first test. It's like if Jimmy likes it, then it's like, where I got something. You know what I mean? And it's been like that for 20 years. So,
Cool.
the whole process, you gotta love it. If it's something that you're doing just to try to like impress somebody else, then pick up a different hobby. This one's too expensive. You could impress somebody by like, hitting darts in a bullseye. You know what I mean? Probably get more girls that way too than in the studio spending hundreds of dollars.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much.
No, my pleasure.
Thank you all for listening. As you heard in the full pod, Chachi is quite the acclaimed artist. He's won a Cape Verde Music Award, and as he mentioned, a Phoenix Album of the Year. That's why I wanted to share this live recording from his performance at the Phoenix Best in Music Awards that also features Lowe and DJ Therion. Enjoy.
Inspired by my tattoo. Who you know could bear witness to his pop star? Stand kicking 300 mornings and not cry. I don't need spinach to be strong like Popeye. I'm a born leader. I'm like that Barack guy. But I've been through the ringer, so they tell me to stop. Why? Their vision's all twisted, so they look at me cockeyed. I'm like, don't be stupid, don't be mad. My mama said, child, don't drink, don't be dead. I said, I gotta be me, mama. I'm swimming in deep drama. Lately, the Jameson's the only thing that makes me calmer. I'm riding on a very fast, emotional roller coaster. Hoping that you screenshots and drawing can hold me over. I'm Yo, peace and love, Phoenix Music Award.